If you so much as breathe on me, I will feed you to the snakes. I have had my fill of Outlander men. The merchant isn't your concern. His fate is in the hands of the Farseer and the Ghost Snake. Still, something disturbs the Veil. I thought it was the merchant, but now the signs and portents point to you. The signs and portents are all around us, influencing events. Can you not see them? If you want my advice, you should... Wait, what's that? Your presence has aroused the Serpent Bound.
What madness is this, restless spirits? Why have you left
Building
the
up a
sanctity of
staff.
the coiled path?
Good thinking.
Be calm, spirits. Trust in the wisdom of the Ghost Snake.
This is an outrage! I want to speak to the man in charge of this tribe, you crazy woman!
Another outsider. But this one... I have seen this one in my visions. We must speak.
After I woke up without my memories, that grotto was the beacon that eventually led me to civilization. In some strange way,
As you
coming
may
here
have
almost feels
intuited,
like
all
coming
throughout
home.
Fairlinwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of every unmost god.
What can I do?
Enara, Oko, Ta. Hade, Oko, Ta. Idode, Oko, Ta. Hora, Oko, Ta. Hora, Oko, Ta.
That's made from superior materials. You have an eye for quality.
Didn't think you could get any stronger.
Welcome, friend.
Better overstocked than under.
I'm not sure if I should welcome you or curse you. This fool has pestered our hunters, importuned our wise women, and insulted me by demanding to speak to the man in charge of our tribe. I brook no challenges to my authority, or disruptions to the Veil. I was going to take him to the Ghost Snake, but all that changed when you arrived. I have seen a vision of you upon the coiled path. You have a role to play in deciding the fate of this man and our Veil. There is something unusual about you. I sense it, and certainly the Ghost Snake knows of you. Talk to this man. Take his measure. Then speak to me when you're ready to face the trial of the Ghost Snake.
A House Hlalu merchant?
I'm a master trader from House Hlalu. I'm welcome everywhere, but these people want to sacrifice me to some snake. How should I know? I'm an honest merchant. I just wanted to set up a little trade agreement with the tribe. They make some gold, we make some gold, everybody wins. Next thing I know, they tie me up and act like I committed some crime. I was soaking up the local flavor, if you know what I mean. These Mabrigash ladies are lovely, but my flirting made that witch Badani mad. Besides, they refused to let me speak to the man in charge. Why are they being this way? Well, I did ask the Farseer to summon her boss and get me a glass of Shane, but I asked nicely and everything. Don't let them feed me to the snake. I didn't do anything wrong. I hope she listens to reason. She acts like she's in charge, but she wouldn't even listen to my proposal. Trade proposal, mind you, not a marriage proposal. Those snake hides would earn them plenty of gold. Plenty of gold for all of us.
Back inside.
Of course, of course. Care to join me? Oh, never mind. I'm going.
And what do you think of that, man? Yet he managed to offend and insult nearly everyone. My visions tell me that you will decide this man's fate, as well as the fate of my tribe. You will walk the coiled path and seek counsel with the ghost snake. Follow the coiled path to the Fang Spires. Collect exactly 8 bog rats along the way to make a proper offering. Few ever reach the spires. Serpent-bound ghosts will challenge you every step of the way. They already sense your presence. The vision I had was strong. Your choices determine the fate of merchant and Mobrigosh alike. But you must speak to the ghost snake. The coiled path begins just outside the village, but know that the serpent bound will block your way. The ghost snake has a taste for bog rats. They make a proper offering. But only if you bring exactly 8 of the plump creatures to the Fang Spires. Do not question the will of the ghost snake. Besides, that's exactly the number of rats that fit in the bag I gave you. More than that I cannot say. The mystery of the sacred number is not for the ears of an outsider. The vision I had was strong. Your choices determine the fate of merchant and Mobrigosh alike. But you must speak to the ghost snake. The coiled path begins just outside the village, but know that the serpent bound will block your way. The ghost snake has a taste for bog rats. They make a proper offering. But only if you bring exactly 8 of the plump creatures to the Fang Spires. Do not question the will of the ghost snake. Besides, that's exactly the number of rats that fit in the bag I gave you. More than that I cannot say. The mystery of the sacred number is not for the ears of an outsider. The vision I had was strong. Your choices determine the fate of merchant and Mobrigosh alike. But you must speak to the ghost snake. The coiled path begins just outside the village, but know that the serpent bound will block your way. The ghost snake has a taste for bog rats. They make a proper offering. but only if you bring exactly 8 of the plump creatures to the Fang Spires. Do not question the will of the ghost snake. Besides, that's exactly the number of rats that fit in the bag I gave you. More than that, I cannot say. The mystery of the sacred number is not for the ears of an outsider. The vision I had was strong.
Together? You got it. Useful. Hold on to that. You asked for it. You could craft something nice with that.
offering pleases me. The warm blood was sent by those who honor and protect this veil. Most curious. Every path leads in two directions, into light and into darkness. Light and dark, good and evil, sunlight and shadow. Two sides to all things, little warm blood. Let me show you.
I'm with you. Let's do this! Good to get stocked up. gotta be better than that.
The warm blood is skillful and cunning. The Marbrigash must make their own choices. Connect with the world outside or remain isolated. It is never only light or shadow. As long as they honor my kin and I, they are free to do as they please. Some can stay isolated in the Vale, or some may choose the outside world. Two sides of the same path. The merchant's presence has already changed the Vale. What happens next is inevitable. I am the Ghost Snake. I am both constant and ever-changing. One thing to you, another perhaps to the Marbrigash. Aid the Marbrigash as you will. The choice is yours to make. I can send you back to the Farseer. She waits for you at her tent.
I've spoken to some...
You walked the coiled path and survived? Has the ghost snake spoken? Ghost Snake is wise, but inscrutable. I had hoped he would demand that we bring the merchant to him. It's no coincidence that you arrived at the same time as the merchant. You are bound up in this. You must help us decide. I crafted a snake totem representing the entwined fates of the Marbrigash and the merchant. Get it from my tent. I will have the merchant brought here. A decision must be made. Our fate depends upon it. Now you must choose. If the Mabragash are to remain isolated, place the totem in the fire. If we are to change our ways and trade with the Hlalu, give the totem to the merchant. He will remain in the Vale, serving the Ghost Snake. I know only that it will change us. Whether for good or ill, only time will tell. Seek guidance where you would. Speak to my people, the merchant, or even the merchant's assistant if you wish. But then you must choose. Our fate rests in your hands. By your next action, our fate will be sealed. If the Mabragash are to grant access to the Vale, give the totem to the merchant. If we are to remain isolated, tending the Vale without outside interference, burn the totem in the fire.
This is madness! What kind of people are you? I demand to speak to the man in charge.
It is done.
Here.
Your choice satisfies me. Roston will serve the Ghost Snake well. You have my thanks for your sage counsel.
Good eye.
My village. You must help. I ran so fast that I nearly wore the scales from my feet. Pirates attacking right now. They're pillaging our homes and taking captives. Go find Varazine. He's our elder. He told me to run and find help. I've run so fast I can't run anymore. Talk to Varazine. He'll know what to do.
Useful. Hold on to that.
The temple appears as a nest disturbed. The dark elves swarm around it.
There is no hospitality here, stranger. Our village was attacked. Khajiit pirates. They're raiding our village, taking slaves and supplies. We couldn't stop them. They're merciless. Just a few of us made it to the gate. It's not safe for my people here, but I won't leave without Leovata. My mate, and our spiritual leader. She was in the village when the pirates attacked. I'm just an old salt rice farmer outsider. I beg you, find her and bring her back. Leovata is a skilled mage, but she is still just one Saxleal. Please, find her and bring her back safely. She guides us to live in peace and simplicity. She is the sun and rain that nourishes our small group. We came here to follow her teachings, to escape the violence of the world and live uncomplicated lives. We tried to follow the pure stream, but that path isn't always easy. Instinct tells us to form a fist and strike, especially when the enemy is upon us. But we are not warriors. We have no weapons or armor, and we are afraid. We are the Saxleal. It's what we call ourselves in our native Gel tongue. Only the Smoothskins call us Argonians. We lived here peacefully, tending our fields, until the pirates set upon us. We tried to follow the pure stream, but that path isn't always easy. Instinct tells us to form a fist and strike, especially when the enemy is upon us. But we are not warriors. We have no weapons or armor, and we are afraid. We are the Saxhleel. It's what we call ourselves in our native Gel tongue. Only the Smoothskins call us Argonians. We lived here peacefully, tending our fields, until the pirates set upon us. We tried to follow the pure stream, but that path isn't always easy. Instinct tells us to form a fist and strike, especially when the enemy is upon us. But we are not warriors. We have no weapons or armor, and we are afraid. We are the Saxhleel. It's what we call ourselves in our native Gel tongue. Only the Smoothskins call us Argonians. We lived here peacefully, tending our fields, until the pirates set upon us.
Never a dull moment. Who's next?
You are to blame for all this. Why, Egg Brother? Why couldn't you be content to stay with us in this warm, fertile place? Oh, my head. I thought you were my Egg Brother, Seeks the Night. He led them to us. He hated that my mate was the village elder. He even gave the invaders our sacred relics. Such treachery in our own clutch. You are not Saxhleel. Why would you help us? Still, I should not refuse such an offer. The Khajiit stole our sacred stones, and their sorceress took our Hist branch. We brought it all the way back from Black Marsh when we settled here. Hurry! The Khajiit do not care about what they stole. They could damage the relics. Can you get them back before that happens? If you do, meet me at the large rocks to the north of the village.
Give him a fight. You could craft something nice with that. Who's next? This one's mine.
Move to flank!
Always worth stocking up.
You think you can take the little branch from Maravar? Think again, clawless cur. Have you found our stones? And the branch? I'm glad my trust was well placed. To lose the Hist branch, that would have been too much tragedy for me. Six the Knight has caused me more than enough pain. How could he betray us to the pirate slavers? Is his heart really so full of hate? The Khajiit use chains and locks to bind the captured villagers. Find the key and set them free. It seems so simple when I say it, but I'm sure this river hides jagged rocks. It is beyond my abilities. Just a little advice. Start at that large tent. That's where I'd hide my key if I were a Khajiit. If you are not killed and left to the crabs, I will meet you at the meditation mound when you are finished. watch or seeks the night. He is like a vile mist that slips through the narrowest of cracks. Once free, they will hide in a marsh until the Khajiit are done looting our village. They're lazy creatures, easily distracted. They will grow bored and depart long before they can capture us again. Only the sacred stones and the hissed branch matter. Anything else they take is just a thing. Unimportant and easily replaced. But the villagers, they cannot be replaced. Please, save them.
Better overstocked than under.
Over here. I need help.
Will nobody help?
Mine is 10 gold.
Be gone, outsider. This is not your...
Let's end this!
Are you going to free me?
Roll out of
Light
there!
it up!
Spread
To
out!
the side!
I've got to get out of here.
Building up a stash. Good thinking.
Please help.
I've got to get out of here.
Circle around.
You persist in annoying me. You are as irritating as a marsh fly. Why try to mend what is already broken beyond repair? You've spent too much time with miserable dark elves and stupid Nords.
how you handle this.
Why try to mend what is already broken beyond repair? You've spent too much time with miserable dark elves and stupid Nords. I'll not be baited by your taunts. I'm long gone from this place, fool. You're speaking to an echo. You cannot harm me any more than you can hurt your own shadow. And I will enjoy watching you fumble and fail. Go back to my sister and tell her of her thin-scaled mate's failure. Varazine was never worthy to lead the village. He couldn't stop me, and he was never worthy of my sister.
Have you rescued the villagers captured by the Khajiit? He fears vengeance for all he's done, and he's right to be afraid. But he forgets the power of the Hist. I believe we can use the Hist to force him to return. Perhaps that is why he took the branch and gave it to the Khajiit in the first place. It's said a Saxhleel can sometimes be called home by the Hist. I'll give you the branch. Use it to mark the door to my brother's home. If it summons him, kill seeks the night. Kill my brother.
No! The Hist calls to me, pulls me back.
Together, you got it.
You have returned. Is he... The traitor is dead, but that brings me no joy. I can only hope that Silent Mire will be left in peace once more. I'll return the branch to Lielvata. Take this, friend. It's not much, but it's what we can spare.
Oh no, my poor wasps. You startled me. I thought you were a Khajiit pirate. I couldn't just leave the wasps. I made a mixture that fooled them into thinking we're part of their hive. I thought they'd be wonderful guard creatures, but not so much. But I've got a new formula that should turn them into an angry army. Let's see, a half-dozen wasp gizzards. But then you would have to get to my hut on the shore to make the concoction. I left my alchemy journal there. When it's made, toss the mixture onto the tree outside my hut. That will rile the wasps up. I thought the wasps could be useful. I had some success with the process, as you can see by my sweet Chezik here. But they are skittish creatures, especially when they reach their full size. I was saving these. They're rather tasty when roasted and seasoned properly. Since you're helping us, it would only be fair to give you what I have. My hut has everything you need. A calcinator, an alembic, a mortar, and all the essentials. My alchemy journal should also be there. Just follow the instructions and you'll be good to go. Don't worry, my journal contains all the details. I wrote everything down. Ever since that accident with the fire salts and ectoplasm, my memory has been a bit shaky. Or was it fire salts and fly amanita? I can never remember exactly.
You can't be too careful when picking your enemies.
Never a dull moment. That's it? You could brew something nice with that.
What are you doing?
What the?
You're back, and you're not full of stinger holes. I heard their angry buzzing from here, and the yelps of the Khajiit. That's wonderful. You would make a good alchemy apprentice, but some other time. I've too much to do right now.
Move it! Good to get stocked up.
Flea-bitten, mangy Khajiit. Those opportunistic, vile, simpering creatures are unworthy of the lives they possess. I'm watching the pirates and letting my anger rise like the ocean at high tide. The Khajiit must pay for their attack on our village, but my courage hasn't yet reached the level of my anger. I demand vengeance. Burn their boats, kill the bastards, but most of all, get their wretched captain. I want Captain Sadir dead. He sleeps in his ship's rigging while we suffer. Ring the ship's warning bell to wake the cur. Here, use this torch to burn their boats. So you've met the Argonians of Silent Mire. Peaceful, meditative, calm, accepting. Well, not me. Our home was attacked. My friends killed. Of course I'm angry. Vengeance will make me feel better. So pile those cat corpses high.
Burn it!
Can't believe someone just left this here. You could craft something nice with that. You weren't keeping score, were you? Me neither. I see something nice. Yours for the taking. Always finding room for improvement.
Who has rung bell and woken Sadi?
You look a little blood-stained. Smells like Khajiit blood. Smells like victory. Then perhaps you understand how delicious revenge can be. Every insult and every slight must be returned in kind. You honor us, friend. Take this, and kill any who may wrong you.
Remember, I told you to be ready for the day we were going to find and kill the Reformer and rescue Demike. Well, I hope you're ready. Today's the day. I reached out to everyone I could think of to ask for help in finally finding this guy. Mevi wrote back. She's asked us to meet in Reaper's March at the inn at Ralka. It wasn't a long list. After the Reformer took Dimike, I was reluctant to ask anyone in the first place, but Mevi's found a new lead, and she said we'll need to act on it quickly. Are you still with me on this? I remember our last real lead with Federo brought us to that abandoned lab of the Reformer. Mevi's lead might not be much more than that, but it's something. Any step forward at this point is progress.
Merchandise around.
Excuse me,
Good
please.
to see you two again.
I have a message for you.
You too. Wait. Federo, is that really you?
Against my better judgment, yes, it's me. I'm here.
When Sharp contacted me about Dimike, I knew I should have been doing much more, much sooner. My grief immobilized me too long. No longer. Federo and I found a solid lead on someone connected with Sondevel Ures, the Reformer. He's helping us. Like me, he's had trouble putting his old life behind him. He helped me track down an old contact of his who's working directly with Sondevel Ures. Apparently, she's established a lab and slaving operation nearby. Helistran Starflower. She's in Senelona, an Aeliad ruin north of here. Our source said to look for a door with her namesake growing nearby. She may have information on Sonderville, but she won't give it up easily. Dispose of her how you see fit. We can meet afterward just outside of Arenthia, on the Western Bridge. It's not far from Senalana.
All right. Try not to go on too much about how different I am from when you last saw me. Unless you're complimenting me. Oh, Federo, how brave of you to join us. Your skin looks stunning. Something like that would be nice. Sharp wrote me for help, if you can believe it. All I could think of was, if he's writing Belvis Salavel, courier for the Antiquarian Circle, for help, it must be really serious. Of course, he did also write Mevi, and she tracked me down. Now, I'm here. We used to know the same people, once upon a time when I was richer and better dressed. Unlike Sharp, I had plenty of friends in my old life. Looks like the two of us are evening out these days. By the three, no! I'll leave that to you and Sharp. I'm helping Mevi to relocate whoever it is you're freeing. Guide them from lamp to lamp until they're safe. Easy to do when you're a courier of the Antiquarian Circle.
Is this what it's like having friends? Helpful people coming out of the woodwork to give leads on how to track down and murder some tyrant slaver that stole my memories? Not stole, but you know what I mean. Not much. I remember that note we found in the Reformer's old lab saying he'd only ever tested Tyrannite calx on Argonians before. Based on the location of her hideout, I'm guessing this Starflower is setting up to go after Khajiit next. I'm always suspicious of good fortune, but any day I get to gut a slaver is a good day. I guess I shouldn't credit all our progress on luck. Really, it's you. What made you stop that day in Necrom to help me? All of my years wandering the world on my own, I'd never met anyone who genuinely just wanted to help me before. I guess I want to say thanks for helping me figure out not who I was, but who I am, who I want to be. Senalana, kill the Starflower, then meet at Arinthia. Let's move quickly. Dimike's been on the leash of that rotten skeever for too long. She deserves the sun on her scales again.
Apparently, a group of Fighters Guild soldiers got ambushed and taken to a prison. Tower of Torture, Flies, Lies, something like that.
I'm with you. Let's... That's a starflower bloom, right there. Got to be better than that to stop us. Stay sharp. Dimike's counting on us.
You're the lizard Sondervelt's so obsessed with, aren't you? Well, you don't look like much to me. Surrender, and I'll go eat. I always liked cats, but...
Pity. She seemed so nice. There's something worth bragging about. The key. That's promising. Don't tell me you found another creepy node like before. He does? Let me see. That's a relief. This Starflower might have thanked us for sparing her the obligation of answering the summons of this spineless flathead. You saw that memory of mine. I have been ready for longer than I can even remember. He needs to die. But, as far as priorities go, saving Dimike and any other slaves under Sandoval, that's more important. Mevi said she'd meet us by the bridge outside of Arenthia. Let's get there quick.
Sharp! Over here!
We found your flowery hide.
I'm relieved to see you both. I suppose the Starflower didn't give you too much trouble. What did you discover at her hideout? Forgotten Crypts? That's in Deshan. In the heart of Pact territory. Of course, who's going to focus on slave operations when there's wars and plagues ravaging the region? Any word of Dimike? Fedro and I will wait for you and the others nearby in Narcissus. You're really doing this, aren't you? I only wish Raynilla was here to see it too. Good luck, my friend. Stay safe. When you're done, head south on the road from the Forgotten Crypts until you reach Narcissus. We'll meet you there.
We've come a long way from doing jobs for House Telvanni, haven't we, Sharp?
Don't jinx it, Federo. The job's not over yet. Ready. There's the Forgotten Crypts. With any luck, they'll have one more dead dark elf in them by the end of this.
I'm with you. Let's do this!
Hey, wait. Let's chat. This place is a dangerous, winding maze. We could get killed just searching for the secret entrance. Let's use a tracking spell to help us find it. Surprised you remember that. This time, I'm going to use the essence of the Tyrannite calx and follow its natural resonance to find more nearby. I figure where there's more, that's where we'll find Sondervel. Spotted a fragment at Elistrin's place. Didn't touch it, kept it wrapped, figured it might be useful to have. Take it and set it down in the ritual circle when I tell you to. No, but if anything happens, I know you've got my back. And if it alerts Sondervel that we're coming, good. I'd like to see him run. Let him feel like the prey for once. And more than that, I'd like to save Demike. All right. Set down the medal in the circle, and let me concentrate. A torch bug? Quick, don't lose it. Watch it. You sent for me, Master.
Sure. At last. But you should have come alone. Kill the other one, and bring Sharp to me. We've been parted so long, I can wait a moment longer.
Sondervel, Oris, reformer, whatever.
I don't want to hurt you, Sharp. Such a poor use of your potential.
What's the matter?
Wait!
For everyone,
if you
I'll
kill
never
me,
remember because
you'll
of
never
you.
get your memories back.
Then they die with you. You weren't keeping score, were you? Me neither.
Do you feel that? The resonance. He's really gone.
Smash it. Burn it all. Sondervel's work dies with him. Everyone else walks free.
I'll show the others the way out of here.
Head south when you reach the road. We'll meet you in Gnosis. You want to die? Fine. Let's ride! Let's just do what we came here for and get out of here.
Kachkuche! I mean, Sharp. I knew you'd come back for us.
I promised I would. All that time I spent worrying that I was going to be someone else when I got my memories back. Well, I guess it's safe to say I don't need to worry about that anymore. I stopped caring about my memories the moment he took Demikay. What use is remembering our past if she can't be a part of my future? and the Reformer doesn't get to live on in my memories. That's enough for me. I don't know if she'll ever know me the way that you know me, but it's worth trying. She's a piece of my past. I was too focused on finding the Reformer to realize that. And now that he's gone, I have my whole life ahead of me. Mevi and Federo can call on me whenever they need my skills, but I hope they'll call on me as friends, too. Rhaenyra wanted me to choose my own path. With Sandoval gone, thanks to you, I can finally do that. By your side, or finding my own way.
You did it? Sandoval Ures, the Reformer, is no more.
If anyone could do it, it's these two right here.
He's dead. Burn any notes you have on his research so no one can pick up where he left off.
Of course. We'll never let what happened to us happen to anyone else. Right?
I'm never giving up Rhaenyra's work. But you have a good life ahead of you. Try living it for yourself for a while, all right?
Sharp, your memories. When he died, did anything come back to you?
No, nothing. But it's all right. We'll make new ones.
Here we go!
Get him!
Let's see how you handle this.
Such terrible slaughter. I was so not ready for this. Tribunal, save us!
help? It's too late for that. We were caring for the afflicted when the Veriansu attacked us without warning. They killed everyone in the Muthnar monastery and set everything on fire. They threw people into the flames. They're heathen Ashlanders outside the light and protection of the Tribunal. I can't bear to think about it anymore. If you really want to help, find healer Senar. He's gathered a few of the survivors outside Muthnar, away from the Veriansu patrols.